The last time we covered BBAI stock, the caption to the thumbnail of that video says the dip before a meteoric rebound. What we have seen since that time is that the stock has gone on to decay further, and closed the last trading session. That was the session of April the 5th of this year 2024 at $1.95. So that weakness is still there. There's a lot of skepticism towards the stock. The short interest based on short squeeze is saying that it's at 27.67%. On Fintel, it is saying it's around 40%. So what is absolutely certain without any doubt is that there's a lot of skepticism towards BBAI, and like I said earlier on, the decay has continued, so the stock is currently on its daily chart. It's currently trading below its 200-day moving average. As a result of that, statistically, amongst other things, it now implies that the chance that this downward trend will continue, the probability that it will continue is not very high. The probability that it will remain intact is around 19.93%. The probability that it will probably to begin to pick up or rebound is around 80%. Probably that is why we have on this daily chart that its 10-day moving average is projected. Sorry, you really can't see this. It's a bit tiny. The predictions, I can see it myself, but you won't be able to see it. But the predictions of its 10-day moving average is that the 10-day moving average is expected to rebound to all the way towards around $2.47 by Friday the 15th of April. Is it Monday? Sorry, Monday the 15th of April. This is what is projected, and if that is the case, 2.47, probably the price itself of BBAI stock might even be higher than that. So since the decay started, the Fibonacci projection we have on this daily chart hasn't really recalculated anything. It hasn't really recalculated anything, and I'm not exactly sure whether we can rely on that. So we'll probably have to go back all the way to, we have to go further down to the weekly chart and see whether we have any Fibonacci projections there. We may have, and but they're not exactly very much nearby. We have 2.36. Okay, I'm not exactly very sure that we can rely on them. So let's look at the 4-hour chart and see whether there are projections there we can look at. Okay, we have 2.09. and maybe we can try the 3-hour chart and see what we have. On the 3-hour chart, we have $2 roughly, right around where it is. Above that we have 2.12, and then above that we have 2.34. If we have to return to the 1-day chart, looking at the unreliable Fibonacci projections we have there, we have 3.54. That looks really ambitious, but never say never. There might be reasons why these Fibonacci projections have remained intact. Probably because, among other things, like I pointed out a few seconds ago, because the probability that this downward trend is not going to remain intact, is the probability that it's not going to remain intact is quite high, 80%. Maybe that's why the upper projections, or rather the Fibonacci projections, have just remained what it was for some time now, for some weeks now. But usually when it's too far away from where things are right now, it's sometimes you wouldn't want to give it a lot of credence. But 3.54 is something. It's realistic. It's something can happen. But but in any case, we have above that we have 4.03, 4.01, 4.03 rather. We have 4.20, and all the way towards 5.2, 5.27, 5.28. But also we have if anything, if you want to consider these two peaks as anything, you want to reference it as maybe a pattern. You could go ahead, but I really can't sufficiently think that it is something we can really rely on. But if you want to rely on it, you can call this a super cycle, and that goes all the way down, all the way back to it's almost 1 year now, more than a year. So the last time, a year ago, rather over a year ago, as of early February of last year, it reached 6.13 and has declined. And I tried to do that again. That was in early March as well. Okay, so almost a year ago, and reached 4.37. So maybe 2 cycles have passed, and we didn't test that resistance of of 6.13. Maybe you can say at the moment, forget about that. Forget about a super upward push to or core. But from this levels it is right now, I think personally I would say, just a gut feeling that it might retrace a bit further before a possible rebound. But yeah, but statistically, it's pointing to a rebound. It's rather statistically, it's indicating that this weakness we are looking at right now is not going to be sustained. So if that gives you any hope, see what you make of it. Fundamentally, BBAI is facing the likes of Palantir and Snowflakes. These are the biggest players in the industry, and it is just nowhere fundamentally close to these two other companies. But in any case, market participants are watching. It's cheap, and also losing a lot of value. And as I pointed out earlier on, the probability that it will rebound is very high. So all of these, I think, makes it quite interesting. So continue to watch, and I will continue to watch, and I will definitely continue to update you concerning BBAI. And thank you very much for watching this video.